Bakit may mga atheist or yung mga taong walang Diyos? Ganito kasi yan, kapit. Kasi gusto nila ng ebidensya na makita nila na tunay at totoo talaga ang Diyos. At may mga atheist na wala talagang paniwala. Yung mga atheist na may Diyos pero hindi nag-exist. At paniniwala nila na namatay daw ang Diyos at hindi nabuhay. At may mga paniwala na dahil sa kanilang problema or sitwasyon ay hindi na sila naniwala sa Diyos. Ganito kasi yan, kapatid. Sa 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 15, sapagkat may ilan ng binyagang nailigaw ni Satanas. So noon, kapatid, sa panahon sa Biblia, kapatid, ay may nailigaw ni Satanas sa katotohanan, kapatid. Kaya yung mga tao, kapatid, ay ayaw sumunod sa kalooban ng Diyos at ayaw maniwala. At may mga tao din na nagsabi na walang Diyos. Sabi dito ni Haring David sa Psalms chapter 14 verse 1, wala namang Diyos at sabi ng hangal sa kanyang sarili, silang lahat ay masama, nakilakilabot ang kanilang mga gawa. Walang gumawa na mabuti nang wala na nga. So, noon din, kapatid, ay may mga tao na ayaw at maniwala sa Diyos.
Sa point nito, gagawa tayo ng response o reply sa mga rants ni Jose Juan Paraiso, aka Pinoy Atheist, sa isang Christian TikToker, kung saan pinapresent tungkol dun sa issue why atheism makes no sense. So, tingnan natin. Una, sinabi niya, let's take a look on his rants about atheism. Well, alam nyo, kung yung mga claim nga ni JJP aka Pinoy Atheist, dapat in-explain niya kung bakit ang atheism ay nag-explain sa reality. But we know for sure that atheism is the view that God does not exist. Pangalawa, sabi pa niya, evidence is more credible than relying on blind faith. Real talk po, Mr. JJP. Christianity is not based on blind faith, but based on evidence. You know for sure that God exists, Jesus rose from the dead, the Bible is true, and many more. Wala ba pinaniniwalaan ang mga atheists? Well, it's very ironic lang. Bakit? Our atheist friends, including JJP or the Pinoy Atheist, believed, take note of the term believe, that God does not exist. But how can they explain reality if there's no God? Isa pa, kung totoong atheism, we were just moist robots. Sa punto nga ito, sinabi ni Richard Dawkins na walang purpose, walang kasamaan, walang kabutihan, walang disenyo, ganito. Kaya, paano yun? Diba? Isa pa, binanggit niya yung tungkol sa thanatology. Pero ang tanong, different ba ito sa atheism? Pwedeng ganun nga, pwedeng ganun. Pero ang punto dito, God is dead. Or in other words, that religion is dying off. This was coined around the moment in time in which humanity was allegedly awakened to the idea that a theistic God may not exist. Take note, si Friedrich Nietzsche ang nagsabi niyan. Okay? So, hindi, kumbaga, maybe in other terms, may difference dun sa atheism, pero it sounds like atheism again. But, that's all about that. Sabi pa niya, mad at God is not the same thing as atheism. Kaso nga lang, sa bagay, may point naman siya, pero most of atheists hated God rather than explaining to us why atheism makes sense or that why atheism is true. Kasi kung totoo talaga yung atheism, there's no God, no objective moral values. Humans were just moist robots. Walang afterlife, walang love, walang hope, walang justice. Kaso, karamihan sa mga atheists kasi they are always blaming God even though in reality they believe He doesn't exist. At napaka-ironic lamang na ilan sa mga video niya, there are some of the explanations that he made, some sort like he presented his hatred against God. How ironic. Bukod dyan, sabi pa niya, you're saying that this belief comes from Satan, but wait, in atheism, di ba, walang afterlife, no God, no evil, no Satan himself, I mean. Kaya, ironic pa rin. Tapos bigla-bigla, ad hominem ang kanyang atake ng sinabi niya. Masyado ka palang makitid mag-isip. Pero, simple lang yan. Una, ad hominem. Pangalawa, if atheism is true, do humans had minds or just brains? Sabi pa niya, people like you discourages critical thinking. Well, I don't know to the one whom the Pinoy Atheist ranted, but if we look closer at the Bible, in-encourage pa nga tayo na kailangan nating mag-isip critically. Gaya ng inyo kung nakikita mga passages dyan. Sabi pa niya, Psalms 14 verse 1 is not about atheists. Have you forgotten your hermeneutics? Pero, teka lang. How does the Pinoy Atheist know that Psalm 14 verse 1 is not really about atheism? Ang linaw-linaw nung sinasabi na full raw yung mga nagsasabi na wala raw Diyos. But sige, for the sake of argument, let's say na ganun nga. How can we believe that his interpretation is correct if he himself and other atheists use the Bible out of its proper context? Isa pa, hindi niya ma-deny yung ganyang statement. Isa pa, napakalinaw po na yaong mga nag-reject sa existence ng Diyos or live as if He does not exist are recklessly irrational. According to the scripture, rejecting or dismissing God's existence is corrupt and lead to an evil life. Even those respected as good citizens are depraved fools if they reject the truth that God exists. Such a person lacks spiritual wisdom, so they are incapable of doing anything that pleases God. Their heart is wicked, their head lacks spiritual knowledge. Tandaan yung termino na yan, spiritual knowledge. Such a person continue to be entirely depraved, meaning every part of their being has been marred by sin. Kaya nga, most of our atheist friends, hindi naman lahat, but most of them, kaya ganun na lamang ang kanilang hatred sa Diyos. Kasi ayaw nila na si Lord ang manguna sa buhay nila. Which is, sa bagay, ang Diyos naman, nagbibigay naman ng free will naman. It's up to us if we go to follow Him or not. Finally, sabi pa niya, discrediting atheism will not prove your God's existence. Really? Actually, it even proved to us that atheism makes no sense at all. Bakit? Atheism never explains what is the purpose of life. Atheism never explains where do we come from. Walang objective moral values kung totoong atheism. Moral tuloy. Humans were just moist robots according to atheism. Walang value ang isang tao. Universe will cease to exist. Exist at walang hope. At sa atheism, we are nothing. But, you know what? If Christianity is true, then we have purpose in life. It is to know God and to make Him known. And we know for sure na lahat tayo ay nilikha ng Diyos ayon sa kanyang larawan. May objective good at mayroong ding objective evil. That's why Jesus came and died on our behalf and He rose again from the dead bilang patunay sa kung sino siya. At saka sa totoo lang, kung honest tayong lahat, meron tayong halaga, kapatid. Meron tayong halaga. Anyway, yung sinasabi niyang discrediting atheism will not prove the existence of God. Pwede nating baligtarin yan. Discrediting the existence of God will not prove atheism. Well, to the Pinoy Atheist, well, what can you say about that?